I get hit by every one of those. He should be going down soon. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I meant to do the elemental burst, but I guess you have to hold back and keep mashing, which is not how it works when you're mounted. When you're doing an elemental discharge or a zero-sum discharge, you just hold back and let go. Yo, shoutouts to Fatalis armor. 3 HP. I've been goofing around using what's it called? Elemental discharge more just because I've got so much health I can kind of just goof around. If it fucks up and I get hit, it's like whatever. I got 200 hit points, baby. Hit me all you want. Hit me, baby, one more time. Whoa, he moved his head way faster than I thought he would. Oh, of course I ran out of meter right then. Fuck. Whoops. Yo, why did my camera lock just not work for a second there? Oh, just in time. I just picked up some poop. Ooh, I didn't get that much for that. I need to hunt tempered monsters. What does the star mean? Does that... Oh, that says frequency. Okay, that's how often they show up. So it probably has something to do with how much XP they give. Got you, got you. Like, Pookie Pookie has a 1 star, but... the tempered one, but I doubt he gives you a lot of XP, so it's probably nothing to do with that. I guess we'll do Diablos. Seven of these, damn. If I had one complaint about the graphics in this game, it's that when there's an Elder Dragon in the area, the whole screen gets this weird washed out, like, low contrast filter applied to everything, and it makes the game look really drab. And I even forgot that that was a thing for a while, so like one day, a couple weeks ago, I was sitting here looking at the screen, like off stream I think, and there was an Elder Dragon in the Guiding Lands, and everything looked like shit, and I couldn't tell why, and I started like googling it. I was like, yo, why does Monster Hunter World look like ass on the PC or on the PS4? What's going on here? Then I couldn't find any like solid answer, so I said, alright, screw it. And I just went and hunted the Elder Dragon, and then a little while after it died, the graphics became good again. I was like, wait a second, hold up. Do you mean to tell me this game actually does look good and it's just Elder Dragons make it look bad? What? Normally that wouldn't be such a big deal, but in the end game, you mostly are, you know, you mostly want to hunt Elder Dragons, so it's like you only play with that shitty filter on the screen all the time. Kind of like Diablo 2, not Diablo 2, Path of Exile 2. When you start when you get to the point where like delirium is like, you know, the best way to juice your maps, and you're just playing with this washed out gray filter on everything and the game looks like ass. It's the same thing. How did all this miss? Twisted Temper Horn. You're telling me this the first time I hunted a Tempered Diabolus? I didn't even think I needed to roll. Man, you can play so ignorant with 200 hit points, man. You like don't even have to play careful at all. Hello? You tired? I need you to be angry, so I get 20% crit chance. What the fuck? Yo, what is happening? I've never seen that before. Oh my god, I played so much Monster Hunter World it broke. I'm broke yet. Wow, he is tunneling his ass off right now. I've never seen a Diablos tunnel this much. Maybe it's because he's tempered? I don't know. Does tempered Diablos tunnel 10 times more than regular Diablos? Alrighty then. I guess we're leaving. Alright, good. Can knock him out. Nice aim. Didn't knock him out. Since he ran into the wall, he like slid over and hit me. That's fucked up. I didn't roll in time. No. I'm gonna cart to Diablos. Alright, I'm not dizzy. I feel like I've never had a Diablos that was so hell-bent on not fighting me. He spent so much of this either underground or like attacking the wrong direction. Said you lost track of the monster. It seems to have left the area. I thought they were talking about Diablos. I thought it was safe right there. Thought he like took off on me. But he's right here. He didn't go anywhere. Oops. Oh my god, the climb animation. What the fuck, man? Am I crazy? Didn't this guy go to sleep? Why is he still alive? I guess I haven't been doing much damage to him. Oh great. Lunastra showed up? What could possibly go wrong with her in the arena? Okay, well my high damage slide turned into a low damage side chop. She saw me? Oh no. Oh, she's cutting me off, dude. What the hell? Lunastra to the rescue? Diablos, I think you got a secret admirer. Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm dizzy too. Lunastra showed up and ruined everything. Damn. I probably could have just dung botted her. Or even flash bombed her maybe. Oh well, it's all good. Diablos is just about dead anyway. I've had some insanely ridiculous interruptions in some of my hunts before. Like, you'll have like the perfect setup and then out of nowhere a monster, you just hear a monster roar and then a second later you're getting ragdolled. You're like, what the fuck? Some random dude came in from nowhere. Are they gonna like fight each other or what's up? I forgot to get healing items. That's fine. I mean, we could kill Diablos solo, no problem, but with Lunastra here, it's another story. Very good, she took off. I had a gazillion hit points, what the hell? I just need to get my guiding lance to level 6, and then we can summon a tempered Black Diablos. And from there I can get what I need to upgrade my Challenger charm. Not that I need to do it, but I don't know. It feels like something that's worth doing and gives me something to hunt for, other than just doing Velkhana and Namiel and calling it a day. So squeeze in a little bit of extra juice out of this piece of fruit right here. Latent Power Tool Specialist. Yeah, that gave a good chunk of change. Nice. Alright, one more monster and we will have our level 6. Nice. We could hunt this Lunastra right here, but man, Lunastra is not a fun fight. Especially if you're not using wind pressure, whatever it's called. Wind pressure resistance. Fight is a PITA. But you know, we do have 200 hit points, so I could probably tank a lot of shit that would normally kill if I tried to do it on the old build, so maybe we will fight her ass. Man, fuck a Lunastra. She's not even tempered. Should be easy. She is already leveled up though, that might be rough. In fact, I should probably just to make this a fair fight, I should just reset her. Yeah, factory reset. When your girl is pissed at you, just flashbang her. Factory reset her back to the default settings. Works every time. Everybody knows that the ladies are sensitive to light. Ow. Oh, and then this guy showed up. Oh, I forgot I hit her with thorn pods. Get KO'd. Okay. Sure, why not? I wonder if I can clutch claw her while invisible. No, because she'll probably roar as soon as she sees me. Oh, I dodged into it. Yeah, no other Elder Dragon likes to just sit right on top of you as much as she does. I swear. Oh, that tail hit me right there? Wow. Thought I was out of range. That was a weird end to that section. She kind of was just not really trying to fight me. Some monsters like Teostra and Ludostra, it seems like peak performance is pretty useless because they're constantly doing like burn damage to you, but the other one, Resentment, seems like it would have tons of uptime. So I think I might have to come up with 2 different builds. And even when tenderized, I do no fucking damage. Ow. Get me out of here. Ah. Oops. It's supposed to be a regular bot. Too much blue caca in that arena, what the hell? Oh, I forgot to drink a cool drink. That's why I'm taking so much damage right there. Oops. Too slow, too slow. Little Elder Seal, nice. The delay on that is fucking diabolical. I thought you got it just a normal transform overhead chop, not that big long animation. I forgot. Dizzy? Oh, we're dead. Oh, the roar saved me. Let's go. Man, this isn't even a level 7 tempered Lunastra either. This monster is such a pain in the ass. Hey, what up, Bogan? How you doing? How you doing? Oops. Dun. Sorry, I just gotta make sure I kill this thing quick enough so it doesn't leave the locale. Although I don't think it will. I was having issues with level 7 tempered Lunastra leaving the locale until I equipped the Kushala set with the wind pressure resistance. But this is just a normal Lunastra, so I think we'll be fine. That almost worked. See, you gotta go to work soon? Oh, right on. Thanks for stopping by. But you remember something you wanted to mention. It gives you earplugs. Yeah, I know about that. Earplugs, level 4, so one skill in earplugs and you can't get knocked off by a roar. I don't really use Zero Sum Discharge that much though, so... Or the only times I really use it is when the monster isn't gonna roar anyway. You know, I'm not a Zero Sum Discharge spammer like some people are, I guess. Some people, their whole playstyle is just Temporal Mantle, Rocksteady Mantle, Zero Sum Discharge spam, but that's not really how I do things. I'm more of a get fucked up by Lunastra type of player. But yeah, that one tidbit in particular has been brought up in this channel like 50 times during my playthrough. It's the one thing that everybody wants to share about the Switch X. Oh, that was a bad idea to stand on the purple flame. And I'm dead. Oh, are we alive? Oh, we survived. Oh, we almost survived. Dude, did you see my character got wind pressured right there, right at the end? If we had just a little bit more health in time, we could have iframed that last part of that attack. Anyway, it's all good. She's getting low. She's going down. I guess one cheesy little strat you could do is like beat up on a regular monster and then at the very start of a hunt just beat up on a little guy like these Aptonoth. Charge your switch axe up. You can even hit their dead body and you get a charge. and then just run up to the monster with your earplugs level 1, Clutch Claw it, and Zero Sum Discharge its face to start the hunt. Or I guess you wouldn't even need the Clutch Claw, you could just regular stab it in the face and start like that. But, I mean, it's kind of unnecessary to do that anyway in Iceborne, because, you know, you got wall bang. Probably do more damage just wall banging and then tenderizing whichever part you want to be hitting to cause a trip, you know. Didn't I just... thought I just tendied your legs. Although, look at how quickly her roar was right there. I don't think you would have nearly enough time to do a Zero Sum Discharge on her during that roar. You might be able to get just like 2 ticks and then the burst. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be hitting her in the wings. No! And then I ended up on the wrong side. Her wings are her softest part for cutting damage. I screwed that up. I frame all that heat damage just by getting hit by the wind pressure in the air. Advanced strat. Alright, we gotta beat her up quick. We're taking too long. I don't want her to leave. Becomes tactical rather than something you spam with mantles. Yeah, I haven't really thought of a good monster that I want to use that technique on, but it's cool, you know, it's cool that it's there. I usually just use Zero Sum Discharge like at the end of a trip or something, you know. Actually, I was thinking about this earlier because I was messing around with the Zero Sum Discharges more, and even Elemental Discharge, but you know, you can't cause another trip while a monster is knocked down, right? While they're currently staggered. But the single biggest hit you have is, you know, the explosion on Zero Sum Discharge, and you can trigger it whenever you want during the animation by holding back and, you know, hitting the triangle button, or maybe letting go when you're mounted on. So when you're like beating up on a monster when it's knocked down, hold on, I don't want to. When you're beating up on a monster while it's knocked down, you know, you're doing your little sword combos or whatever. Right before the monster is about to get up, you Zero Sum Discharge its face, latch onto the face, and you're sitting there, or, you know, whichever part causes a trip, and then right when the monster recovers from the trip fully, and you can cause, you know, a stagger potentially, you hold back on the stick, and then you do the discharge explosion, and you get the quick recovery, so that, you know, if the monster doesn't get flinched, you can act right away and keep yourself safe. I should do that. I should be doing that a lot more than I have been. It's a cool strat. Let's wallbang this motherfucker. Gotta break the face for the points. Oh, I missed. There we go. Yeah, her face only breaks when she's under 20% hit points. So if you wake her up with a wallbang like that, it's like the majority of the damage you need for the face break right there. Maybe we can get a tail cut. Oh, are you serious? You're doing this? Oh, but I have Rocksteady Mantle on next. I don't have to worry about wind pressure. You can just spam hero dive. Look at this, you take no damage. If you can avoid the wind pressure from that, you can just spam hero dive and take 0 damage. That's why the Kushala set was so good for fighting this guy. I originally fought her with the Kushala set just because I was getting owned on my Raging Brachy set, and I was like, well, you know, maybe she's weak to ice damage, so I'll just use the Kushala set because it has bonus ice attack. But the real juice was that the set bonus is wind pressure resistance. And then I realized, holy crap, I'm never getting wind pressure while fighting her. And I'm doing way more damage because I'm not CC'd all the time. I can't believe I have to mount her again. That's the one saving grace of this monster, is that she has low mount resistance. The biggest problem I have with fighting her, I think, is that she trips when you hit her in the legs, but her legs are both resistant to damage, so they don't proc my tenderizer unless I tenderize them. They don't proc my weakness exploit, so I'm missing what, like 50% crit chance on her legs unless I tenderize them, and you can only tenderize the front ones. And even when you do tenderize them, they don't take that much damage anyway, so it's like, the way her face doesn't take that much damage either, and you can't trip her by hitting her in the face. The only time you can trip her with a face hit is on that break, so until she's under 20% hit points, it doesn't do you any good. The places where she takes the most damage are in the wings and the tail, but I mean, how often do you get to hit her in the wings, you know? Like, normally I only hit her in the wings when I knock her down from a leg trip or a mount trip. Then you can get some good damage in, but you're generally not tenderizing the wings, so I'm not even getting like the max damage I could get on the wings. I'm tenderizing the legs. And then the other place she's weak is in her tail. So I don't know, maybe I should be hitting her in the tail a lot more. I don't know. The basic point is this monster sucks. Crazy AoE, burn aura, obnoxious wind pressure all the time, leaving flame traps everywhere, resistant to damage, doesn't trip from head attacks like every other Elder Dragon. Just man, fuck Lunastra. That's the only time you use a wind resistant song. That would make the fight so much easier. Yeah, you're definitely on the right track there. I didn't even I was just using the Lunastra set because I made it for fighting Elatrion, you know, because it has ice attack on it. I just like on a whim was like, let me just use, you know, this Lunastra set to fight or this Elatrion set to fight Lunastra, and then just lucked into the fact that she gets fucking owned when you have wind pressure resistance. So many of her attacks that are like, if you're in the wrong position, you just die to this, or like they're not even a threat anymore. And in fact, it turns into an opportunity for you to do damage. You go from getting carded and going back to the base. Especially, remember, I just did that with 200% or 200 hit points. I usually was fighting her with 100. So a lot of those things I was getting hit by there, if I got caught by them, I would have been carded. It was, man, it was such pain. Anyway, we hit level 6, which means we can fight Tempered Black Diabolos. Oops. Finally did it. Alright, get ready for Diablos to spend half the fight under the floor. I don't know, I guess I could bring Screamer Pods, but they're not really necessary. They just speed up the fight, but they're not like totally necessary. Anyway, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna, with the items I get from this, I can upgrade my Agitator Charm, and then I think I need an Immortal Reactor from a Raging Brachydios. So I think we're gonna have to fight Raging Brachy after this Diablos. And last, I needed an Immortal Reactor to make one of the pieces of this Fatalis armor, and I got it on my first Raging Brachy fight. So I'm a little bit concerned that we're not going to get one on our first attempt, and we're going to have to grind it a couple times. I don't have any Wyverian or Celestial Wyverian tickets or whatever the heck they're called either. Alright, let's try to dodge the roar. I don't have my Rocksteady on right now. Nope. I tried. Make sure this guy's Angie so I get my Agitator bonus. Maybe break some horns while we're at it. Why does the camera go fucking retarded when you wallbang? Okay, no horn break. No horn break yet. Evasion Mantle it is. I put peak performance in my Evasion Mantle, and then I got hit. Yeah. So I do more damage if I'm on full life with the Evasion Mantle, but I just took damage, so now I'm not full life. Oh my god, where'd he go? My camera isn't locked on the right target. There we go. Yeah, this is a really big Black Diablos. Feels like it's bigger than normal. Yeah, actually I needed some. I need these drops. These are the things I want. Yeah. Oh, I never even got one of these for real. That's the first one I picked up. No wonder I couldn't upgrade the Agitator Charm. Damn. That explains that. Oh, I didn't think you would do it twice in a row, damn. Oh, I was trying to put on that Rock City mantle at the worst time. Oh, you know what? I should have equipped the Geologist skill so I could have got double the drops. I don't think I need that many, do I? I don't know. I better break everything in wallbang when I can, though, just to be sure. Double roar. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Lucky. Alright, she roars at the end of the animation. Got you. Anyway, time to go. Good luck with your hunts. Thanks for stopping by, Wriggles. Have a good night, man. Or have a good time at work. I think you said you got to go to work. Yeah, tonight I'm just going to be doing, like, building, getting items for the build. But tomorrow, I think, is when we're going to take on Velkhana and Namiel. So I'll make sure I start stream on time tomorrow, too. Today I was just doing kind of boring, like, grinding land stuff. Had to raise my Wildspire Waste up again for the second time. Oh my god, he waits so long to charge right there. My danger. I gotta remember, this guy's a brute wyvern, so he gets up real quick from a knockdown, yeah. I don't know if they can hit you while they're fighting, but I think it's a good time to get some free hits in. Oh, Diablos doesn't even get the lick back, damn. Just gets owned by Devil Joe. Aw, rude. Twice in a row, double. Hold on, there's a material there, I need it. There's materials everywhere, I need them all. Gimme. Nice. Alright, see you later. Give me these stones. That's not a stone. Rock steady, maybe we can get a wall bang and give me some more shiny drops. Oh no, he's already enraged. Wow, that sent me to the other side of the area. What the fuck? That hit me from all the way up there. Yo, this is a huge Black Diablos. This one is humongous. double knockdown. Wait, he just turned in a 180 like that? I knew I could do that. Dude, this Diablos is so big, I'm having trouble hitting it in the tail when I'm standing right under it. That's crazy. This thing is humongous. That's a big lady. It's a whole lot of woman. Wow, way to cart the Black Diablos. I guess I shouldn't have put myself in the corner. Might not have been the play. Please be thorns. Alright, good. Let's KO this mofo. Wait, did I already KO you? These things are literally in the way. I might accidentally hit them with the slinger pods. They get in the way too much. I see. Hey, this thing won't die. I think I just realized that my camera shifted. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I was just slouching. That's how many roars in a row? Hero dived that. Oh, one thing that happened earlier that surprised me. I fought a bunch of Teostra and Lunastra to level up this area, and some Diablos too. But if you're zero-sum discharging a monster that leaves by flying or digging, it automatically ends the zero-sum discharge and you get the full damage from it from the last hit. It doesn't like cancel it, you know, or some bullcrap like that. So if you think the monster is gonna leave the area, latching onto it and CSDing it will guarantee you that final blast hit. It's a little fun tidbit, not anything like huge or important, but you know, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you'd think it might cancel it and not give you the damage. But in the case of ZSD, when a monster flies or digs away, you get that full damage if you're latched on. 700 on the wall bang? Damn, that's a lot. Little clutch claw dodge for style points. When he normally roars, he does it at the beginning of the animation. But then when it's a I'm leaving the locale roar, he does it at the end. That's two different timings. It's fucked up. Oops. Alright, we got a lot of those black talons. That should be enough to upgrade my charm, hopefully. Better be, because we got like one from the cards, damn. Any others? Alright, well actually we need to go back. I might be out of money too. I might have to go fight some moss swines for some dough. Damn, that's a lot of XP from one Black Diablos. I don't need it to be at level 7 though, so I don't even care anymore. I leveled my Wildspire, or not Wildspire, my Molten Volcano area back to 1 because it was taking too long to level up the Wildspire weights again. Annoying ass mechanic. The guiding lands would be so much better if you didn't have to de-level your zones to level another one. It's so whack. Promotes multiplayer, but it punishes single player people like me. Trading with the Argosy. It's already 3, damn. I guess I started stream close to like 2 AM, didn't I? Or maybe 1:30. Upgrade equipment. Challenger charm. You can upgrade it. Woohoo. See, I needed 3 and I got 9. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, you don't need that much money per upgrade. And I already have what I need for the next level of it. Beautiful. Tempered Azure Mane. I have 73 of them. I think that comes from, pretty sure that's from Tempered Lunastra, the hoe that I just fought. And I was dude, I fought Tempered Lunastra a bunch of times. Oh no, I didn't fight the tempered version just now. Never mind, I fought the regular version. So those are tempered ones, so you know I was in the trenches to have 73 of them shits. Twisted Bravehorn, I think that's just from regular Diablos. I think I got a bunch of those just now. Shadowcore Ore 7, nice, nice. And the only thing we're missing is a Mortal Reactor for the full level 5 Challenger Charm, damn. Well, Raging Bracky it is, let's go baby. Raging Bracky time. Stock up on items. I don't need Mega Demon Drug, we got this. But I can swap out 2 of my Agitator gems for something else now. Okay, Challenger Vitality, we don't need that. What should I replace it with? Blast Resistance? I was thinking about just using these spots for like I could use them for defensive stuff, you know? So whatever I'm fighting, just equip like what do you call it, blight resistance or whatever. But I mean, if there's a damage skill, I guess I'd like to go for it. Maybe I could go for either resentment or peak performance, depending on what I'm fighting. Like if it's some monster that is constantly draining my health, like Teostra or Lunastra, then we'll be proccing resentment like all the time. Do I have attack boost? Oh, I guess we can do one level of attack. There we go. Get that 5% crit chance. Very nice, very nice. Oops. Oops. Wrong thing. Slider attack. Oh, stone thrower attack. BIS right there. Hell yeah. Nice. Just got 5% more crit chance. Which I think puts me at 100% now when I have all my stars aligned. 25 plus another 50 on a tenderized weak part. So we're up to 75, and then 20 more from challengers. So now we're 5 short of 100%. Damn. I wouldn't mind some power prolonger, man. Hell yeah. Power prolonger? That would be dope. I don't have any right now, damn. Challenger maintenance, challenger level 2. Alright, we gotta keep this one, right? Oh no, that's a normal one. Never mind. I guess we'll keep the maintenance one then. And let's look for what? It's gonna be a 1.1 there, but when I get the upgrade, we're gonna have 2 slots to work with, so I have 2 slots I can fill up. So what are we gonna do with these 2 slots? That is the question. Do handicraft. I guess I don't have to repair as often. Power prolonger, even focus would be kind of dope, right? Because one mount 0-sum discharge isn't enough to fully fill your sword amp gauge. So I wonder if level 2 of this, level 1 or level 2 of it would fill it up. That would be a nice quality of life thing. Could land on the floor with it filled up already. But then power prolonger, you know, level 3 doubles the duration of power axe and sword amp gauge, so that would also be very nice to have 2 levels of this. Handicraft would be pretty nice. Heartbreaker, you know, whatever. Tight. Latent power. Increases affinity. But it's got a weird condition to activate. Actually, yeah, okay, so if I do 1 level of this right now, I have peak performance on my evasion mantle. This will give me max peak performance when my evasion mantle is up. And then I have to not get hit. And, you know, what's the point of a evasion mantle? Is to not get hit. So, seems like a good idea. I was just curious to see if I had like a level 4 jewel on this, but I don't. So let's see, is there any other damage up ability or skill? I guess speed sharpening would be nice since I could do handicraft or speed sharpening. I feel like they both solve the same problem. Alright, this is crit chance, but I don't know. I don't think it's that useful. Unless it's at level 5. Coalescence. I think this is the only other attack up skill. Damn, there's not that many that increase your attack damage. Temporarily enhances attack after recovering from blights or abnormal statuses. Attack 12 is pretty decent. Damn, yeah, this is a one skill wonder, isn't it? Attack 12 for one level of it. Phoenix? Divine Blessing. It's called the Phoenix skill. I wonder how long it lasts for, though. Like, if I'm... Yeah, when I'm fighting Raging Bracky right now, this would definitely come in handy, because I'm gonna be getting Blast Blighted the whole time. I want to find out how long it lasts for, though. Hold up. What's it called? Coalescence. The buff lasts for 90 seconds? Shut up. We're talking about World Iceborne here? 90 seconds? Dude, that's huge. It's humongous. Whoa. And you could probably pop a Blight Seed, right? Or a Nullberry to cure that shit right away and get the damage immediately. Damn, dude, that would be good against that'd be really good against Elatreon too. Anyway, okay, I think I was gonna do, we get 10 whenever we're at full HP and I'm wearing my evasion mantle. Or we do this and we get 12 every time I think we're doing this. I think that's the play. Full crit, full agitator, full evade window, attack level 4, crit boost, sweet exploit, vague extender, evade window, airborne. Oh yeah, 30% bonus damage on jumping attacks. Let's go. Fortified, marathon runner, stamina surge, divine, bless these nuts, slinger capacity, tool specialist, coalescence. Not fucking bad. Damn, now if I recover from a blight on full hit points and I have my evasion mantle on and the monster is enraged and I'm hitting it in a tenderized part, our DPS is insane. Anyway, I'll be right back and take a break. Alright, time for everybody's favorite angry blue boy, Raging Bracky. Not Nodogama. Is it an option? Yeah, I guess I'm surprised there isn't like a tempered event version. Weird. Seeing that big bowl of soup kind of reminds me of something. I've been seeing videos of Indian street food where people are just like trying to like highlight how unsanitary it is in some places, I guess. And there's one guy who's like kind of famous, I guess, but he has a really small, just little like corner, and he sits at the entrance of it, and some dudes behind him just like hand him, you know, ingredients and stuff, and he like assembles the food for people. But he would sit there like bare feet, and he would like touch his feet. He'd be sitting like Indian style, and he would like touch his feet and stuff, and then he would like, you know, barehanded like grab the ingredients and like assemble their food. And I guess people, you know, he got pretty big following, so like people under the comments would be leaving comments about how, you know, unsanitary it is. And then I noticed in some of the more recent videos he has like a towel over his foot. So he apparently he saw the comments, and people were like, and he was like, okay, fine, I'll put a towel over my foot so I'm not tempted to sit there and massage my bare feet and then grab the food with my bare hand and assemble food for people. Anyway, yeah, seeing that big open pot kind of reminded me of that a little bit. I think he starts out in the forest and then moves to the volcano region later, right? You know what? I should grab some ammo. Alright, unlike normal Bracky, you can tenderize this guy's legs for causing trips. You can trip the other one by hitting him in the leg, but you can't tenderize the legs. So in a way that, I don't know, does that make this one a little bit easier? Oh, I didn't put my Rocksteady mantle on? What the hell? Maybe not the right time for a double swing. Alright, give me that coalescence. Yeah, damage buff, hell yeah. Oh, he does it twice. He does it 3 times? I don't remember this fight at all. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he drops slime from his arms when you hit him too. Hey, can we get back in the arena? Can we get back in here? Leaving already? Weird. I feel like we didn't do much damage to him. I think I caused a clagger, but I can't see what he's doing. There we go. Oh, I was trying to be so careful not to get hit by the slime that drops, and then I did. Alright, maybe we shouldn't be fighting him in the fucking tightest part of the room, huh? Giggity. Can I hit his tail? No. Too soon. I rolled into it. I must be dizzy. Yeah, I'm dizzy. No, I'm not dizzy. did he end up all the way over there? I keep getting baited into the fucking dumbest spot to stand in. Stop getting baited. Oh, I stood in the poison. Coalescence wore off, so it doesn't get reapplied? Really? It can't be reapplied until it wears off, I guess. Fucking stupid mechanic. Damn, I got 0 damage from that. Gotcha, sucker. $600 damage, not bad. Okay, we just got like at least a G in damage right there. That was nice. Five rolls. 5 rolls to get rid of that blast. Right in the hallway. Damn, the wall bang. I got skills. Yo, I thought I equipped... Did I not equip Stone Thrower? I should have had ammo for another wall bang there. Fuck. What's going on here? Yeah, tank everything, hell yeah. Rocksteady mantle, baby. I'm about to die, I need to get the fuck out of here. Oh, I had bomb pods, right, that's why, okay. I only get extra ammo on non-monster drop ammo, the regular kind. Oh, what? Ooh, he tanked that flinch. He did not get flinched. Didn't think that one. Weird. Damn, I wonder how quick this would go if I was tenderizing his arms and his face. We'd be doing a shitload of damage if I did that. I got plenty of heals, I think. What's he doing? Oh, that resets the slime on his tail. Usually detonates the slime before he puts this many down, dude. Oh, never mind, this whole area is open. There we go. Will you sit still? Damn, 334 on a overhead chop. Does this hurt you when you're doing it? Alright, not much. Not by much, a little bit. Yeah, when all the stars are aligned, this build, it's super hard. Yeah, I wonder how much a morph slash or a power slam would do. But setting up that situation is really tough. Oh, I got too close. Alright, we're alive. Maybe I should... Maybe I should wait to use my evasion mantle until I have like a guaranteed opportunity to do that. Maybe that'd be worth holding on to it for. Basically, when he does that, it means he's probably gonna detonate soon, so it's probably time to take a hike. Yup. Damn, he hit himself 3 times? Give me the goods. Give me the goods. I have 3 attack buffs going up there, hell yeah. And that's not even with Mega Demon Drug and Demon Powder either, damn. Alright, I didn't get the rare from the carb. Can still get it as a reward though. Let's hope. So maybe I like... Alright, maybe I tenderize the part I want to hit, I enrage the monster, then I put on my evasion mantle and I do a mount. That way we can... Oh, dude. Yeah, because we'll be at full HP, so we'll be getting the bonus from the decos and the evasion mantle. So we'll get the bonus damage there. And then if I also need to recover from a blight. There's a bunch of things I could set up. Wow. Oh, I didn't get it. Damn. Oh, we go again. We go again. How much time we got? We got time for one more. Can do one more tonight. If I don't get it tonight, I'll get it tomorrow before stream. We'll complete the build. I might put the peak performance just on the build. I don't know. I might take it off of the evasion mantle and just put level 3 decos on the build and just have it all the time. That would definitely raise my overall DPS a lot. But can I put... What should I put on the evasion mantle then? This time I'm gonna use a Mega Demon Drug. I want to see how hard we can hit this guy. $81? Damn. Okay, I'm curious. I'm guessing his horn takes the most damage, but I want to hit the hardest axe attack I can. I just want to confirm that his nose is the softest spot real quick. Raging. Alright, well, when it has slime on it, that's when it's the weakest, huh? But that's a little bit harder to set up. But on the other hand, his horn... Oh, well, his horns also are 75 when they're slimed up. And the tail tip, okay. Oh, but that's only for one hit, so I would have to intentionally miss all the other hits, so no, I'm not going to do that. I mean, if I'm just trying to go, you know, and see, like, what's the hardest I could hit, then yeah, I would do that, but... Damn, we can get it up to 81% weakness if we... That. Oof. I'm wondering. But then I only get one chance at it if I fuck it up. That's it. No, I'm just gonna go for a max overall DPS then. Because if I spaced it out like a, you know, a wake up slam, like we could do that, I guess, but that would require me to lose out on all the DPS from the hits before it. Oh my god. Just triggered an explosion. Are you serious? Oh damn! Wait, I could have used that to go for it now, couldn't I? 2, 3. Oh, I forgot the last one is side swipe. It's not just to the side; he does it all over the place. Damn, I could have clutch clawed him if I hit him in the head and not the arm. I guess I can always use a max potion too if I really... If I like, oh, I have an opening, let me get my peak performance going. I mean, I'm blaming that one on the frame rate, I don't even care. The frame rate there went down to like 15. I feel like I was playing Sega Saturn for a second. Oh, if you roll into that, the explosion lasts so long you fucking get hit by that. I'm getting my shit wrecked this time. Dude, he changes. There's no like set pattern for that. He aims it at you. Wow, okay. Or is there? I don't know. Wow, I played that as poorly as you could. Also forgot the Might Seeders. Okay, we got another chance to go for it. Big damage, big damage. Actually, I need to get blighted and then recover from the blight just to make sure. Alright, there we go. Nice, I didn't have it. That's right, that's right. Now we gotta land a jumping attack. Okay. Sometimes it's so hard to do a jump attack. The monster's body like just keeps blocking you over and over and over again. Unfortunately, I wanted to be higher HP than this. This might not be the one. If we don't get the zero-sum discharge as a finisher, alright, we're good. Should heal me a bunch. Oh, not the poison. The poison's making my P performance drop. Unlucky. Okay, we definitely beat the snot out of him right there. Hell yeah. That's how it should have went at the start, but I like fumbled everything. I'm just gonna hero dive this because I screwed up dodging it every other time. Alright, we got this. Bro, he did it in the most fucking cursed way possible. Did I never take my evasion mantle off? Oh, whoops. Oh, I didn't. Damn. Now we're not gonna have it for the final phase. Will you stop walking backwards? I'm trying to hit your tail. Oh, you got me. Fuck. Whoa, just go through the floor. It's weird that you can stand inside of that. It looks like it would be the most dangerous attack in the game, but none of those hits like seem to do damage. Right in the wall, beautiful. Damn, does he not cause any blights in this final phase? I can't get my Coalescence proc. Bummer. Alright, we can kill him pretty quick with this build, nice. Although again, Resentment might be better than Heroics, because the flame on the floor. Oh, we got it! Let's go, we only had to fight him twice, hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you for being generous. Still gonna teabag you though. Fortitude attack. Alright, cool. We were able to get both the items we needed tonight to complete our Challenger charm. It's now level 5. It's going to be level 5, and then I have the Brachy helmet for level 2, so we got max Challenger from our gear, and then that frees up 3 or more deco slots for me to do whatever I want with. Very nice, very nice. I guess I could even slot in a Resentment just for the hell of it. Just to have, like, when my health is full, I can get a damage bonus. When I have red life, I can get a damage bonus. Give me more damage overall, just not stacking with each other, but still getting proc from different conditions. Oops. Alright, let's look. Oh wait, I need to actually upgrade it.
Want something making?
$12 is a lot for 1 point. 12 for 1 point, that's good, man. And then, but it only goes up by 3 for the next level, and then 3 more. So you only get 6 from maxing it out. So I think I'd be better just leaving it at 1 point if I'm gonna have it at all. Thing is, man, I'm getting 3 and 5% crit from having that extra attack boost. So I kind of don't want to drop that for max anything else. Like, this gives you 18 at the highest level, but only when you're recovering from a blight. Whereas this would give me 20 at all times. Just as long as I'm full health. This is only 5 at level 1? Okay. What's it called? What's resentment at level 1? Also 5 at level 1, 10 at level 2. So they're both 10 at level 2, but peak performance is 20 at level 3, and this is 15. So I think since I have 3 slots to work with, I think I'd rather have peak performance. How much would I get from maxing out attack? Go from 12 to 21. So yeah, I could get 9 from just maxing out attack, 9 all the time, and then a couple random other auxiliary skills. Not bad, not a bad choice, some more utility. Or we go for DPS and we get peak performance level 3 for 20. Or we do peak performance level 2 and coalescence level 1 for 22, but only when I recover from a blight. And we actually lose 3 raw and 5% crit if I do that though. I don't know, man. Having the 1 attack boost on there is pretty damn good. Damn, it's too bad I don't have any more attack level 2 jewels. Do I have any attack level 2 jewels? Damn, no, I don't. Game being stingy. Maybe that doesn't exist, but it might. It might. Well, if I put... What's it called? If I put this on when I'm full HP and I have my evasion mantle on, I get another 10 raw damage. And more maintenance is cool too. I get to use my other decoration sooner too. Or both of them, they're mine. Decoration mantle. I get to use my mantles quicker. And this way I don't have to change anything on my mantles. The question is, okay, if I move the flawless jewels onto the main build, then I could take... Let's see. Do I have any just coalescence by itself? Oh, it's a level 3 jewel, so I can't even put that on the evasion mantle, okay. Like I have 3 different attack up skills on my my body armor. Got attack up 1, flawless 1, and phoenix 1. Then the other option would be take off the flawless or the phoenix and replace that with a resentment, so that I could at least have that going sometimes. But I think I'm gonna just play around this optimal scenario. I could also put handicraft jewels in there too and have more purple sharp. But I just want to hit a big number. I want to see a big number on my screen, man. You know how it is. I want a wild swing on that ass and see a big number. No, I don't think there's any way for me to test Coalescence in the training area, damn. Or Agitator. Damn, I can't test my max CPS in the training room. I need a live monster to do it. But anyway, the build is pretty much complete now, except for, I guess, upgrading armor, but I'm not gonna bother with that because I need to make shitloads of money, and that's not fun. I guess the one other thing is with my evasion mantle is that I get a big damage increase when I successfully evade something. So if I really want to hit my max damage, I need to be full hit points, monsters enraged. The weakest part of the monster needs to be tenderized. I need to be wearing my evasion mantle, be full HP, recovering from a blight for 90 seconds. I have to have recovered from a blight within the last 90 seconds. And I have to have evaded something within the last, like, 20 seconds. And my Might Seed and Demon Powder would need to be up too if I go that route. For max damage, my biggest hit. And then I would need to put the monster to sleep and hit them with hit them with just the last hit of Power Slam. I mean, technically that's possible because, you know, 90 seconds on Coalescence and like 20 or whatever seconds on, what's it called, Evasion Mantle. Let me confirm the duration on that. It might be like 30 seconds, it might be longer. Yeah, this says attack boost 30% for 20 seconds, so if I could somehow put a monster to sleep for 20 seconds, or within 20 seconds of evading something, that would be my biggest hit. Maybe fighting next to like a sleep toad? Maybe I just stand next to a sleep toad. I dodge a monster attack. I kick the sleep toad, it puts the monster to sleep right away. And then, as long as all those other things are lined up in that moment, and I don't fuck up the wake up heavy slam, I wonder how hard that could hit for, dude. I'm guessing big damage. I don't know if we could break 1,000 though. I don't know. It depends on, you know, and then I would have to find like the monster with the weakest like point possible. I think Master Rank Cold Teroth's horns are like 90% weakness, but there's no sleep toads in there, so setting that up would be kind of rough. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, the day has finally come. Arch-Tempered Namiel, Arch-Tempered Velkhana, maybe Master Rank Cold Teroth too. Maybe we just fight Safi Jiva one time just for the hell of it. I got what I needed from Elatrion earlier. I just brought my Palico in there with Plunder Blade. And he fucking got all the items I needed for me. I didn't even kill him. I didn't even kill Elatrion. So I have a new manly rule for the chicks, and that is no Plunder Blade to get parts from a monster, man. That's hella cheap, you know? You don't even kill the monster. You don't have to kill the monster. The monster can fuck you up, and you still get to make its weapons and armors? Hell no, dude. What? That is for casuals, man. The chicks are not gonna dig that at all. Chicks will not be impressed by that. So no more of that. I don't even need to hunt the Elatrion anymore because I did that. So hell no, we ain't doing that again. Unless it's Fatalis. But I already did that for Fatalis. And anyway, I would want to hunt Fatalis again anyway. I'd want to hunt him to completion. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm out. Tomorrow, the big day. Maybe the last Monster Hunter World stream. We'll see. Peace. Good night.